My name is SHLOMO GLEIBMAN. I was at York University, and I was doing a PhD. I'm still doing. I'm still not done. PhD in humanities with a focus on religious studies, Jewish studies, and sexuality studies, queer studies. So I don't even remember how I discovered QR. I think through Kulanu, where a Jewish LGBTQ group where I was involved. In Hebrew, it means all of us, the idea of inclusion. As I remember, it was 2011. Yes, and I was involved probably for 3 or 4 years. Basically, I attended planning committee meetings. I helped to plan events, to organize events. In particular, I was interested in the intersections of religion and sexual diversity, gender diversity. That's what I'm doing academically. Also, it relates to my personal life. And there are not that many places in Toronto where you can meet people who have the same interests. It was a nice opportunity also for me to share some of my experience of intersection of religion and sexuality and queerness in my own life, something that I actually never had this opportunity to share it with other people. In the mainstream LGBT community, religion doesn't play a major part. It's understood historically because gay and lesbian movement, queer movement, LGBT movement, it's a secular movement. And in many ways, people perceive religion as something antagonistic to sexual liberation, to sexual freedom, to diversity and inclusion. And sometimes it is. On the other side, it works the same in many, especially in traditional religious communities. It's something that it's better not to talk about. When people do want to integrate and synthesize those different, if not identities, at least experiences, it's something that's not common, not often. The moment that comes to my mind right now is I think, was it a prayer or just silent meditation that Marilyn and Ralph did for us? I think it was related to persecution of gay people in Russia. A ritual with stones. I don't remember what exactly it represented. It was not specific to any faith. Less cerebral, less rational, but more emotional response. There was sadness in that. There was also closeness and care, and warmth and responsibility, and just silence that has a meaning. I always liked that verse from the Bible, about Hebrew Bible. Was it Prophet Elijah? He was waiting to speak with God, and there was thunder and all those huge events, but he didn't see God there. And there was silence. And he finally experienced God in that silence. The silence could be very meaningful. It spoke to me. And the way that we decided to do something to support queer people in another place, especially in Russia, because my first language is Russian. I was born in Ukraine. And raised in more Russian culture. The fact that people care, right, and that people frame that care in spiritual terms, at the same time in religiously inclusive terms. To me, it was meaningful. Probably the most important thing that I still carry with me out of QR is those friendships that I made, and yes, those new experiences, new understanding of different experiences and similarities, commonalities. What else? Yeah, probably those would be the most important things.